There is a seismic shift right now in terms of how people are searching for things. And I'm about to tell you how you can take advantage of that and be ahead of the game, because the game is now changing. It's not what it used to be anymore. It's brand new. And I'm going to show you how you can figure out if you're already ahead of the ball, if you're behind, and what you need to do. Now, if you came here from my shorts, I've already shared some of this on there. The rest of this is for you guys. So here's what's happening. People are not just Googling anymore. They're going and they're asking ChatGPT, they're asking Claude, they're asking Perplexity. Who is the best plumber in Seattle? Who is the best SEO guy in California? There's no more ads. There's no top 10 blue links. It's just a recommendation. Now, if you're not the recommendation, you no longer exist. How do you become the answer? Well, first, you need to know where you stand. And so in this series, I'm going to show you guys a little bit about how I figured out where I'm standing with some of these and what we can do so I can show you where you're standing with some of these. Now, first, this lesson, let's see if AI is sending you any traffic. All right. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to come to Google Analytics. You're going to click on Reports. Google Analytics. You click on Reports. You go to Traffic Acquisition, and then you're going to come down. You're going to click Search. You're going to click for the filter, Session Source, Contains, Chat, and Apply. And you're going to get this page here. And this is going to show you how many sessions you're getting from ChatGPT, at least specifically for now. We're going to expand this, and I'm going to show you how to do it with Perplexity and whatever. But if you can understand this, then you can go ahead and figure that out yourself just fine. It's all here for you. And what I did was I opened this one, and then I came over here to landing pages. I went Generate Leads, Reports, Generate Leads, Landing Page. And then I did the same thing, Session, Source, Contains, Chat, Apply. Now it gave me all of the top pages here, how many sessions came in and where they came from. Then I went over here. I said, here's the prompt. If you want the same prompt, just leave a comment, ask me for the prompt, I'll give it to you. It says, have a look at this page. Help me figure out why these pages are being referred to by ChatGPT and how I can create other pages that are also referred to by ChatGPT. I have 2 pages open in analytics right now that should help us work it out. Make conclusions with research from the situation we find ourselves in. And I spelled in properly. Now here's what it did. It went through, it opened up everything you see here. It opened up a bunch of other pages. And it made some conclusions based on what's happening. Now, here's what it said. The traffic acquisition tab over the last 28 days, we got 13 sessions, right? 9 via ChatGPT and 4 via not set. So small in absolute numbers, but meaningful because it is completely unpaid, intent driven from people who asked ChatGPT for a question and got sent to you, me, us. Now that you know this, you. All right, so the landing pages tab, 13 sessions on 6 different pages. We can see the pages here, and it's going to say, now it's going to give me some conclusions, stuff that we can use moving forward, right? We want to draw conclusions, we want to turn this into a skill or an agent, and we're going to optimize the rest of our pages to be like these top performing pages. So why did these ones win? Well, they answered questions directly. They contain specific citable facts and numbers. They have year tagged with current dates. It has 2026. They covered genuinely useful, non-promotional content. The blog post had the highest engagement. So those are all very important things. Then let's continue. What pages are not getting ChatGPT traffic? Well, they list them and how to create more pages. So build pages around specific questions people ask. AI assistance has some examples there. Depth over breadth. The blog format works well too. And there's the whole thing. So now, just in this, we have already now created a tool which is going to very much help us out here. Very excited. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm actually going to create a new tool specifically for this instance, I guess, you know, what you would say. Let me grab this window and we're going to close this one. We're going to open this one. Let me grab it. This is what I'm going to do. Now I'm going to turn this into a resource that I can use on the rest of the website. This is really important. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to copy this whole thing. I'm going to come over to my Claude code. I'm going to say, hey, we are going to be optimizing king trout outfitters. I have some feedback on the site. I want to create an agent specifically for this website so that we can optimize it further and effectively. So our first thing that we've done here is we are optimizing it, right? We are saying, hey guys, hey Claude, this is where we're going to be working. I want you to get comfortable with it. Get in there, have a look at what we're working with, and then let's move forward from there. So it's recalling memory. It's searching for other things we've done in the past with this client. And then we're going to create an agent for this client specifically. So that way, no matter what we build, this agent will happen. It'll be aged automatically. It'll go in, it'll optimize it. And then after we do that, and we've seen some success with the agent, we're going to multiply this agent across everything. Now, if you want this agent, shoot me a comment and I will send you the agent, right? So now that this is done, I'm going to just copy this entire answer here, and I'm going to give it everything that the Claude Chrome already figured out. I'm going to give it to the agent. I'm going to say, make this into an agent. This is gold. Essentially telling you exactly what it wants to cite, question-driven, fact-dense tags. Let me create a specialized agent for King Trout that bakes in all these LLM optimization patterns. So we're not now just researching random stuff and guessing LLM optimization patterns. We are taking information from stuff that is already working, that's within our control, within our domain of influence, and we are taking that information and optimizing against that specifically. So we're going to create a specialized agent, and then we're going to run that agent across the rest of the content on the website. We're going to see if we can increase this traffic from ChatGPT, etc., to this site and win more searches and win more traffic through LLM AI SEO. This is where we're going. I think this is the future, and this is how you optimize for it. If you guys are curious, if you want to know more, I do have a school community, but if you want me to help you with this kind of stuff specifically, leave a comment, we can chat, and I'll show you how to do this one-on-one. I love doing this kind of stuff, and I'm more than happy to chat. All right, so now that we have this going on a little bit, this is what it did. Agent was created with everything baked in. Audit does a gap analysis, pages following the pattern that's working, and expands, bulks up thin pages that ChatGPT ignores. So baked in rules. So it has rules for that client specifically. Now the thing is, I want to do is I want this to be active on one page at a time. I don't want to create new pages all of the time, but if agent can make note of gaps, we can return to these. The goal here is to find pages that need attention and then use other research-based agents and style and copy-based agents to expand on pages that need more attention. Happy for link this. Now the question is, do we link this to another agent or do we just have it do everything in there? Not on new pages. So what I'm saying is, I think we can have this agent research and create the content that it needs for these different pages, but only on the pages we're already working on. I don't want to just go out and start creating new pages willy-nilly all the time. It's going to make a lot of work for us. In the meantime, we have to be optimizing these pages that we already have. Because if it finds a new page idea and it goes ahead and creates that, writes it, researches it, we're going to be burning through all of our content and all of our tokens way too fast. And that is not what I want to be doing. So let's run a test on a couple of key pages that I gave to you before. Here is a refresher for you. So I'm going to repaste all the other stuff just so it knows where to go and what to look for. Custom agent isn't auto-registered yet. All right, so now we've launched a bunch of different things and we're going to see how it's going. So what we found is that this page ran into, after using this new tool that we've created, got a score of 16 out of 55, right? And it used all of these. So tables and comparison, 0. Back section, 50. Informational depth, 4 out of 10. Year and title, 0 out of 5. Specific facts and numbers, 4 out of 10. And direct answer in the opening, 3 out of 10. So we're going to use this. And now that we've created this tool specifically for this client, using information that we collected specifically for this property, we are now going to optimize it specifically for, again, LLMs, ChatGPT, Claude, whatever, Perplexity. We're going to make it happen. All right, so now that it's gone ahead and it's done a full SERP SERP analysis summary on us versus our competitors, right? So competitors have a detailed checklist, whereas we don't, what to bring. Pricing comparison table, clear package breakdown. We have no table format. Trip time available. We don't have that. Tipping guidance. We don't have that. Beginner fly box list. We don't have that. Hatch chart. We don't have that. Fishing license info. We don't have that. Cancellation policy. So research gaps. Do we need more? I couldn't find Alberta fishing license, specific beginners fly patterns, and what other guides charge, or we can proceed with what we have. I'm going to say, let's proceed with what we have. See, now it's created an entirely whole thing just based on what we have versus what the competitors have, what we might be missing, so that way we can compete directly and beat out the competitors who are currently taking your business. Now that it's created these changes, I'm going to make sure that it is published. Publish this to the live site through the Hostinger API so I can view the changes. We're going to get it published, and then we're going to move on to the next one. And I'm just going to let this thing roll. As soon as the nighttime comes and I'm done working for the day, I have the extra tokens. I'm just going to let this thing go through each of the pages one by one and optimize them so it can keep going. So here is the new site. Let's have a look. It is okay. I don't mind it, but I'm going to ask it to style it up a little more. I'm not going to do that in this chat that we're having right now, because I can do that whenever, but I want to keep this at it. I want to keep this finite and tucked in. If you stayed to the end, thank you so much. You're an absolute legend. Use this, optimize your website for ChatGPT. You deserve it. Win some more traffic, get it in a natural way by prioritizing being amazing at what you do, so that way people cannot ignore you. This has been another domain expansion. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you stayed to the end, you're an absolute legend. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.